So in the pre-game, what you're gonna want to do is you basically spawn in your little square capsule or whatever you want to call it, and you're gonna wanna quickly break out, and you want to get high ground. High ground is the most important part in a solo FFA game, right? Because once you get high ground, you can see everything around you. Therefore, you can shoot basically everybody. So, first step is always high ground. If you are down here and you don't have any high ground whatsoever at all, and you're just here in your little doorway, you're not going to be able to see everyone up there, and everyone up there will be able to see you, and you're just going to get shot. Okay, like, another smart thing to do is when the game starts, if you are someone that is not good at building really fast to get up high, what you may want to do is just to make your own little square box kind of tunnelway to help you just like maintain your ground, and you can just go and you can edit windows to help make you secure, just like that. So always high ground or making sure you're somewhere secure is always a good place to be. Another really good thing to do is when you're up, if you've built really high and the storm is getting close to you and you're up high and you don't want to get shot down, some people, they build floors, but on their floors they build pyramids. So some people think it's good and some people think it's bad, but this is actually a good way to maintain your stability when you're high, because most people like to just build a 2x2 or some type of building like that, but that won't help you. It really won't help you if you're up high, because you're just gonna get shot down. So actually, this is probably the best way to keep your stability up high, just to build triangles or pyramids and floors. But you don't necessarily have to do this if you're like low to the ground. It's only if you're so high up that you're gonna take fall damage. If you're really low to the ground and you just don't want to take any precautions, that's fine. You can just build whatever you want, as in floors, and if you get shot down, well, you're not going to take any damage whatsoever. So some people in a game would love to, at the end of the storm, they'd build just, when like the storm gets small, you just build a whole thing around it like this, like a floor above, so that the person can't get up. But instead of wood, they usually use like metal or something to make the floor. So actually doing this is a lot of help for yourself, because if the person is below you, it just takes a longer amount of time, build up as the storm's getting smaller, break, and then build up again. And in this time being, while they try to build up, what you can just do is shoot them and hopefully take damage off them. So this strategy can actually be good, but usually only for when the circle is really small. Now say if you build this strategy, there is a couple downsides. For example, if the person below you has, somewhat a decent amount of HP, they can just bypass go outside and then surprise you from the outside. That is a possibility. They can do that. But most of the time, you're really low at the end of the game, and what will happen, you'll try and build up, and they will just lose their HP and die. So most of the time, this is a good strategy. Now, the last step that I would like to show you guys, for me personally actually, is when you're doing a zone wars or a solo FFA, before you start going out, getting high ground, doing all the steps I just showed you over there, what you want to do is make sure that your inventory is all set and ready to go. Because if you get in like a really tight battle with someone, and you know they're outside and you think you're going to switch to your shotgun, but oops, you accidentally switched to your SCAR, or you know, your heavy sniper, you don't want your inventory messy. You know, you want it to be organized, and you want to be ready for battle, because if not, you know, you're probably just going to get killed or end up getting killed because of your inventory not being messy. So what you want to do is, as soon as you spawn in and before you start breaking out, you want to quickly organize your inventory to your preferred area of where your items need to be, so that you can easily switch and memorize where your weapons are when you get in a close battle or far range battle, so that you can easily shoot or, you know, snipe someone or just, you know, shoot someone. So now with these steps in mind, we're gonna go ahead and switch to a solo FFA video that I actually made and see the stuff or the strategies I used, and we're going to put them into play. So as you can see, I broke out and I made sure my inventory was good before the game had started, and this guy got high ground before me. So what I did is I kept my stability, made sure that he couldn't get through, and while he wasn't shooting me, I kept breaking up, and then I shot him down with a rocket launcher, just so that he would lose his stability, and so that I could shoot him even more. Now, as he falls down, you want to get all your weapons reloaded so that, you know, you don't mess up by forgetting to reload. And yeah, so shoot it, and try and shoot him a bit more with my AR. He shoots me. This is a good move there. Hit it with a window. Hits me a lot of damage. So as soon as you take damage, you're gonna wanna cover yourself so you don't take any more damage, because I'm on the verge of dying. As you can see, there's a lot of people trying to attack me, so you really want to get your high ground at that point. So right there's a guy trying to kill me there, so as you see, I can't get high ground currently right now because I just get shot. So I'm keeping my stability by doing that sort of, you know, your own box kind of situation so that you don't get shot. And as I'm doing that, I slowly get down to where I don't take too much damage, and if I get shot down, I'm safe. Now I'm slowly starting to drop down so that I can go and take these guys off guard and shoot them. So as the storm is getting a little bit closer, you want to get above these guys so that you can shoot them. Edit that guy with my wall, shoot him. And now this guy's shooting at me, so I box myself in. He takes a lot of damage on me. So shoot that guy, focus in on that guy, shoot him, and shoot this guy with my AR. I hope you enjoyed all these fun steps, and I hope you become a better Fortnite player in solo FFA.